mad because I was laughing. But once you look back at it, you kind of have to laugh about it.
Why was she mad?
Because I was laughing about how I did. And she didn't think it was very funny.
Did you see Worth the Hell?
Yes, I did.
And what did that help you?
He just helped me with like breathing techniques and how to get my mind out of, oh, I'm not going to do that anymore and stuff like that. So just like push the negativity out.
Or you feel pretty confident about your chances to be here in the all-around?
I'm feeling pretty confident, but I guess I don't think of that when I'm out there. I just go out there and what my mom always says, be the best one you can be. So I just go out there and do that.
You said your mom says be the best one.
Yes.
And you were born a
Yeah, no.
I guess by the time the 2016 comes to be 19, I guess.
Yeah.
Does that kind of weigh on you at all? Like kind of knowing that when you're kind of like your main chance. What's that kind of seems back in line?
I think it happened for the best that I wouldn't say I was born at the time that I was, but I think it was okay because I was a junior and I was awful. So it wouldn't have worked out anyways. And we were talking about like the age limit, how if you say you're 19-year-old as a gymnast, but me and Michaela Skinner yesterday we're talking about it. We're like, yes, we're going to be 18 soon and 19 when the Olympics comes around. But honestly, I don't feel 17. We feel like 15-year-olds. So I think we'll be okay. I think it's just like age is just something you get in your head and you're just like, oh, I feel old. Because you hear it all the time and you're like, oh, she's old for a gymnast, she's 19. So I think it's just something that plays in your head.
But Simone, it's tough though to stay on top for that long. When you're talking about if you get to Rio, you're going to be in at least one world champion, maybe two, maybe who knows, maybe three. I mean, nobody does that.
It's scary to think about, but I guess I don't try to think of it like that. I just try to take it year by year and see what happens.
There was never any thought to, I know getting hurt sort of pushed you back a little bit, but I mean, any thought to sort of backing down? And I'm not saying taking time off, but sort of, building up and instead of just trying to stay at that level. Was there ever did you and Amy ever talk about, hey, maybe we need to do X or Y, or did getting hurt sort of maybe take care of that for you because it made you take some time off?
I think maybe getting hurt helped that a little bit to take some time off. I mean, I was always still in the gym doing what I could, cleaning up beam and stuff like that. So I think it helped a little bit.
How much time were you off the bar?
I think a total of almost 2 months.
That was one good thing. I mean, you spent 2 months without having to do bars.
Oh yes, that's happy. But coming back to bars and training, that was not happy because I couldn't do anything.
What is it about bars that you don't like?
Who wants to swing bar to bar? Like that's kind of crazy. By your hands, like that's just not fun to me. And I don't know. I guess I've just never liked bars as a kid because I was always behind on it, and I guess that dragged along my elite career. So I think that's what happened.
Kyla's pretty good at it. Can't she give you some pointers on it?
I know. I'm like, Kyla, if you can give me some bars, I can give you some legs. Like, can we make a deal here, please? But I mean, it doesn't work that way. So actually, we want to clone our bodies together, kind of, because that'd be a good deal.
In mind science is almost fancy and clustered.
Yeah.
And we talked a bit with Kyla about it. Like, what's your relationship with her like? Like, how would you kind of characterize it?
She's actually louder than she looks. Like, she's always quiet in the gym, but when she comes to my room, she's like loud, and we're loud together. And my dad yesterday, or my mom was like, okay, Kyla, we're adopting you tomorrow. My aunt's bringing so much food. Come to our room for it, because my mom is Galician. So we're going to have that food. And she's like, okay, we're adopting you. I know your parents isn't going to like it, but you can come. So, like, at classes, we stayed up till I think 3 in the morning. So we're really good friends.
Now, all you have to do is combine bodies and boom.
Exactly.
Do you guys usually room together at the rink?
Yes, we do. One last camp, we weren't room together, and we were so sad.
Where do you room with?
I roomed with Gabby.
Okay.
Yes. But usually I room with Kyla.
What was that like rooming with Gabby?
It was really fun. It was only the two of us. So we were loud and people were banging on the walls. Be quiet, guys. We're trying to sleep, but we just have a good time.
Do you try and recruit maybe Kyla to come to UCLA? I know that's my school. She's
Yes,
considering.
we're all working on it. Me, Nika, and Madison we're all working on it. So it's either Stanford or UCLA, and I think we've got her.
Talk a little bit about your UCLA decision.
Yes, I just fell in love with campus and Miss Val and everything about it. And it was a really tough decision because I fell in love with Bama too. So it was just what I wanted and what I wanted to do, I guess. So.
Talk a little bit about Miss Val as a coach. Obviously, she's a great reputation, great choreography. What about her drew you in?
I guess she's different from other coaches because if she texts you, she's not just like, oh, how was your day at gym? The typical question. She was always just like, okay, go do this, have fun, blah, 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 and text me when you can. She's just like, she cares about you as a person more than gymnastics. Yes, she cares about your gymnastics. That's why she's recruiting you. But she cares more about other things. So she's like, she could be like a second mom to you.
You see what Bridget Sloan was able to do, and you sort of view that as the blueprint for, well, that's a pretty good, she made an Olympic team, and then she didn't make the 12, but she goes to Florida, she wins an all-around. I mean, is that sort of a blueprint for?
I guess I've never really looked at that. I don't really watch gymnastics outside because I'm in it so much. So I guess I didn't really think of that, but I know some of them that have gone to the Olympics went to college and they've had a really fun time doing it. So I don't know.
Is your plan then to wait until what? I guess the fall of 16 will be the
17 actually.
17.
Yes, because the Olympic falls during one of the semesters or something.
It's like early August. It's like,
Yes. So it'd be too late, and if they had the tour and stuff like that.
You got it all planned out.
With help from the coaches and stuff. So I didn't do it. I wouldn't know. Thank you.
What's up with your boy Brooks? He wasn't competing.
I was so sad because I have the biggest crush on him. I really do. Like.
It's not a secret. I don't know if you do.
I know, I swear everybody knows, but that's okay. I think he even knows. But I was really sad because because I really wanted to see him because I would always go over to Cyprus and he was always there to cheer me up if I had a bad time. Like, I think of it as a brother, but it's like, I don't know, if brother you would want to beat or something, but you can't do that. So it's just like.
It's kind of frowned upon. I don't think.
Yeah, that's not okay, but he's just like someone I can go to if I have any questions or if I'm having a bad day.
He has trouble walking across the parking lot. You can't get off an elevator, so you can.
Oh yeah, we're all.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.